I've been wanting to create, oh, okay, there we go. I've been wanting to create long form content on YouTube for a really long time. I feel like a lot of my focus and a lot of my energy has gone into like TikToks and Instagram Reels, but with a TikTok ban being pretty much imminent at this point, I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but I figured maybe this is the nudge that I needed to get this going. I love creating TikToks. Come here, Tucker. Come here. Come here. I love creating TikToks, but I feel like I can just go into much more detail and just being more real and more authentic through long form content on YouTube. And I'm going to continue to create Reels, and I'm going to continue to create TikToks as long as I can. But this is just another outlet for me to sort of create. I really feel like the past few months I've had this sort of like flow of just like creative energy that I've never really felt before. A lot of times in the past when I've done creative things, it has felt almost forced in a way. And of course there were some things that really felt aligned, but I feel like I'm getting to a place in my life where I am finally realizing like what brings me joy and how can I use that joy to channel it into creation, into creating things that I'm really passionate about. And I've always loved creating videos. On this exact YouTube page, I actually had like workout vlogs back in like, I don't even know, like 2015 and 2016. Like right when I was first starting out in the gym, but I mean, that kind of fizzled away, and then who knows what happened, but I've just been feeling really called to channel this creativity into things that really feel aligned right now. And I think that the past few years have been huge on my journey of self-discovery. I mean, discovering that I am on the autism spectrum was a huge thing for me. Working through some really deep aspects of myself that I honestly didn't even know needed to be worked through, but I'm so grateful for therapy and the work I've been able to do in therapy to get me to this point in my life. And I'll definitely be sharing some of those things on this channel as well. I'd love to talk more about autism. I'd love to talk more about mental health, because those are two things that affect me personally and things that I'm really passionate about helping other people deal with, because I know the struggles, I know how hard it can be sometimes. And if I have something that I can offer to be able to help even just like one person, that would be amazing. I mean, I don't know exactly what kind of content I want to be posting on YouTube yet. I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to make it my intention with every video to show up real and show up authentically and just see where the video goes. I definitely want to share my special interests: the gym, fitness, mental health, autism, and nature. So I think those are the three things that you're going to be seeing the most of on this YouTube channel. There will probably be some just sitting down and talking style videos. I'll probably do some Q&A style videos. I'll probably do some vlogs, including like workout vlogs. And like today, just my basic Sunday vlog. So yeah, I'm really excited for this, and who knows where this will go. Who knows what the videos will look like in the future, but for now, I'm just gonna create based on what my heart wants me to create and what I feel passionate about creating. And ultimately, I hope that by showing up authentically on this platform, that could help just one person. So I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't, please subscribe. There'll definitely be more videos coming in the future. So for now, just enjoy the video. I feel like within, I don't know, this past year, since I've been learning more about myself and since I've been healing those aspects of myself that needed to be healed, the shadow, what's it called? Like the shadow work, the things that are so deep beneath the surface. I've been doing a lot of work in therapy, but since I really feel like within this past year, since I have been feeling more true to myself, since I've been honoring my needs more, been accommodating myself more, been understanding what my needs are, and just making sure that I'm living a life that is aligned for me, for my brain, for my interests, for the things that make me feel good and without the things that cause me burnout and exhaustion. I feel like since I've been doing all of that, I've also been achieving more goals, and I've been feeling more abundant. And it's kind of weird because even with this abundance, it's still been kind of uncomfortable because there is still like an underlying sense of self-doubt. And this is something that I talked with my therapist in therapy a few days ago, and we did EMDR. And as I was holding the EMDR buzzers and just kind of like focusing on this, where's this self-doubt coming from? There were some things in my past, and I feel like I've sort of resolved those things, but she asked me, or before she asked me this, I said, I was like, I don't really know, I'm not really sure what it's like to not have self-doubt. And I think that there's a part of me that's uncomfortable with the scenario where I live a life free of self-doubt, where I do feel worthy. And she told me, or she asked me, she was like, okay, so in the next round, ask yourself this: what does your life look like and what does your life feel like without the self-doubt, where you do feel worthy? And I kind of sat with it, and it was more like an abstract feeling that I felt. The only thing I can compare it to was that feeling of flow when you're on a long walk in nature, when you're deep in meditation, when you are swimming in a fresh body of water. That's a feeling I attribute to abundance, to freedom, to just like pure connection to the universe. And I sat with that feeling, and what I saw in my mind's eye was a stream of water flowing over rocks, going down into a waterfall, continuing to flow. And that's what it feels like to not have self-doubt. That's what it feels like to feel worthy, because you're able to tap into that sort of like that divinity of the flow of life. The feeling that's kind of hard to describe if you haven't really spent time connecting with it. But it really helped me realize that, okay, it's okay for me to let go of this self-doubt. This doesn't mean that I'm not going to try my best to be my best. This doesn't mean that I'm just going to completely accept where I am in life right now. But instead, it's allowing me to tap into this always present flow of everything, this freedom, this sense of abundance that is underlying pretty much everything in nature. And I'll try to work on this more practically over the next few weeks, but that sort of like feeling of just pure connection, pure abundance, it's something that I really took something from that EMDR session, and it ended up being more of like a like a spiritual release in a way, where I started to tap into that connection of everything and understand that, look, I'm here in this universe as well, and I'm just as worthy as everything else. And when I'm connected to the flow of everything, that's when I can be my best self, because everything flows, and that's where I can feel the most worthy. So, I don't know, just something I wanted to share, and maybe some of you will relate. I just got to the gym. We're hitting legs today.
Just break my
This a sound clash thing, we not come to play. The rhythm and me style wrong thing, pumping up the bass. behave right. Can't cool, make a fire blaze. Pull up my selector, hold tight. We mash up the place. Pull up my selector, hold tight. We mash up the place. This a sound clash. Pull up my selector, hold tight. We mash up the place.
That was a really good leg day. I felt like I was able to feel the mind muscle connection, and I was just really focused. I love when the gym is empty, when there's like 2 or 3 people in there. Really just helps me focus on my form, helps me focus on putting as much effort I can into each set without like all the distractions. And yeah, there's nothing like the last set of leg day where you're like, wow, I completed all of that and now I'm almost done. And then I get to relax. I get asked a lot, especially on Instagram, because I share a lot about the gym there. How do I get started in the gym? How do you go to the gym with all the overstimulation as an autistic person? And honestly, my answer might not be the answer that will help you. The gym and weightlifting and bodybuilding has been my special interest since I was like 14 years old. And then even before that, I did like a kids workout program at the gym since I was like 7 years old. So I've been moving my body and exercising for a very, very, very long time. And it's something that I really fell in love with. I think at first because it was an outlet to like release my extra energy. It was a way for me to get grounded in my body. And I really have issues with like certain motor skills. I mean, I'm always running into things. I have poor spatial awareness. Sometimes my hands don't really connect to my brain and I'm dropping things, knocking things over. And I think that moving my body and getting to know my body in the gym has really helped me with those things. But how do you get started in the gym? I don't know. Like, it's my special interest. It's something that I love so much and I've loved for so much of my life. I think some people on here might not know that I used to be a personal trainer also, which was awesome because I got to share my special interest, but I didn't like the fact that I had to constantly talk. I had to constantly talk to new people, new clients, which made it really hard. I don't know, like what would make the gym less overstimulating? Definitely noise canceling headphones. Try to, if you can in your area, try to find like a smaller gym. I find that like commercial gyms tend to be more crowded, therefore more overstimulating. Try to find a gym that has darker lights. I know that for some autistic people, the lights really bother them. I love my gym because it's dark in there. There's not too many people in there at once. And it's a place where like everyone here is focused on bettering themselves. And that's the kind of energy I like. So yeah, so noise canceling headphones. Try to find a gym that is smaller, more quiet. And when I say more quiet, they might be playing loud music, like that's kind of part of the gym, but that's why you have your noise canceling headphones. But quiet in the sense that it's not like constant in and out of people all over the place. And Third, have a plan before you go in there so that you know exactly what you're going to be doing rather than just kind of winging it. And if you're new to fitness and if you're new to working out, it might be worth finding a coach or finding a personal trainer to help you get more comfortable with it. Because I know for me, if there's something that's new and I'm not very comfortable with it, it makes it a lot harder to do. But as I get more comfortable with it, it makes it a lot easier, which I think is one reason why it's so easy for me to go to the gym, because it's something I've been doing for like my entire life. So those are like the 3 tips that I have. And of course, there's going to be more specific things based on you, what your goals are, and what your sensory needs are. Oh, another thing that I can think of too is wear clothes that are comfortable to you. If you don't feel comfortable like showing off your body, that's totally fine. And you don't need to do that. Like wear big, long sleeve, baggy clothes, baggy sweats. I like to go to the gym with a baggy sweatshirt, baggy sweats. It just makes me feel more comfortable and helps me feel more focused on my workout. And finding like clothes that you can move in that aren't overstimulating is really helpful too. So those are just some tips that I have. I'll probably share more on this channel as I can think of them, because I know that a lot of you were interested in some gym tips that I have. So there's those gym tips for you. And I think I'm going to probably end the video here. This has been my Sunday morning routine. Not all my Sundays look like this. I tend to sleep in on Saturdays. Those are like my sleep in days where I'll sleep in as much as I need. But all the other days I like to get up early and I like to get started on my work, get started on my goals, and just experience the day. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And please let me know in the comments what types of content you'd like to see. I'm open to doing anything. I'm going to, like I said, make it my intention to create content that feels authentic, content that flows from my heart, that is not super hard to create, because I want to make this page sort of like a journal, a diary of the things that I love about my life and things that I want to share with you guys too. So thanks for watching.